Hi guys, and welcome to the Canon headquarters in Reigate, Surrey. We're here today because Canon sent us an email a couple of days ago asking us if we would like to see a new camera. We obviously said yes, so let's go and have a look at what it's all about. Hi guys, here we have the new Canon 7D Mark II. It's been a long time coming, since 2009, since the original 7D was originally released. People have been waiting a very long time for it. We're literally seeing this for the first time, just like you guys are. This is a pre-production model, so unfortunately we can't take any pictures away with us. Yeah, it looks positive so far. So let's just go around, test it out, and see what it's like. Okay, so the first thing to notice is the weight. Not so much different from the original 7D. There is a 90-gram difference, but it's a pleasant weight. It doesn't feel too heavy to carry. I suppose with slightly heavier lenses would balance better with that. This camera has 10 frames a second, so for anyone doing action sports or anything that requires a high frame rate, it's fantastic for that. Very close to the 1DX series in terms of how fast you can take pictures. Okay, so the next thing to notice about the 7D Mark II are the two new focusing modes which have been borrowed down from the 1D series. The first being the EOS ITR system, which allows the user to focus on subjects that are moving across the frame to intelligently track alongside them. And you've also got the AF Servo Mark III, which is also borrowed down from the 1D series. This allows you to ignore subjects that come into the frame. So for example, if you're panning with somebody walking across, say, a field like this, for example, and a tree gets in the way, it will ignore the tree, allowing you to stay in focus with the subject you are trying to stay in focus with. So this camera has a brand new sensor built into it, very similar to the 70D, with a 20.2 megapixel sensor, but has been reworked completely in order to give you much better image quality, as well as better ISO performance as well, giving you up to 16,000 ISO before expansion. Also to note about the camera as well, the AF focusing points have been much more improved. There are 65 points to choose from, as well as all of them are now cross type, which is unlike any other camera in the EOS lineup. Canon have included an interval timer into this camera, which now will allow photographers and videographers to be very creative with time-lapse photography. Also, more to the point, there's an interesting bump here on top of the camera. This is the a new GPS unit they've now added to the camera, which will allow you to track GPS data into the images, so you can remember where you took them. Yeah, the focusing is really quite nice on this. It's very quick and snappy. Yeah, it seems to 10 frames. Yeah, everything seems pretty much like the original 7D in terms of actual size and the weighting of it. Buttons are very similar. You've also got the usual start and stop here, your control wheel. We've got, funny enough, I've actually got an original 7D here. So very similar. The wheel's been slightly designed. It's a little, feels pretty similar. Also, you notice here the button's actually been reworked for touch control. So, as far as I understand now, when you're videoing, rather than clunking buttons around, making noise on your video, it's a lot more silent. So card slot, right? So we've got compact flash and SD, so dual card slot, which is great now. So you can do your backups, you can shoot from one card to the other, however you want to do it. So this is nice. The actual rubber on the side is a little easier to get open now. I think it's a bit of a problem I found before with previous Canon cameras, but yeah, it does feel quite nice actually. So you've got, what have we got here? So we've got a microphone input, headphone. We've also got a PC sync as well for flash photographers that use studio sync cables. You've got your standard N3 plug as well. HDMI out, and this USB 3 as well, so fast data transfer between the camera for tethering or just downloading images off. Okay, so all in all, this is a very positive first look actually at the new Canon 7D Mark II. Very well built. Is definitely a new flagship model for Canon regarding the APS-C size sensor market. Definitely there's nothing else better than this as far as I understand on the market, which will give you the same build quality, speed, responsiveness as well. Again, a lot of the features are borrowed down from the 1DX series. So again, it makes it much better for enthusiasts, which is where this camera is mainly aimed at, to be more creative with their photography and videography as well. Again, the dust resilience and the water resilience has been much more improved. And again, the original 70 was touted as quite a strong camera. So again, for this to be better than that is only a good thing. But yeah, I mean, apart from that, I mean, it's a very nice camera, very solid, weighted very well as well. I can't actually wait for it to be released. Well guys, thanks very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this very short video and very first look at the Canon 70 Mark II. Hope you've enjoyed it, and look out very soon for this in your local Calumet store. Thank you.